Beirut è una città molto speciale in questo Mediterraneo lacerato. È una città, intanto diciamo che è una città che oggi dà rifugio a oltre 2 milioni di profughi e che ha nel suo codice genetico proprio una ossessione, che è quella di essere casa. Infatti la nostra mostra si chiama Home Beirut e oggi più che mai è veramente una città rifugio per tante persone.
Beirut is a very big and wide expression. It's a symbol of dynamics and survival and surpassing disasters. As one of my colleagues say in one of his books about surpassing disaster, even in the worst times.
Beirut has been a city that concentrated all kind of conflicts happening in the region, and also has an incredibly active, dynamic culture and artistic scene.
We have a very special relationship. We have a very normal relationship as mother and son. We shout at each other. But then in work we have really fruitful artistic collaboration since now 10 years. We did 2 full exhibitions with drawings made in 4 hands. So we sit together and work, or we used to send them by taxi. When I was in Beirut, so I draw a little bit on a gross big thing. I send it, she send it back. Now that I'm in Berlin, so we are doing these roles as a way to keep this collaboration. And a lot of time we read the message and we draw above it, like in spy movies when you read the message and you burn it. So the result is a visual art piece, or whatever you want to call it, a painting or a drawing, but it's also a kind of, it joins our work in doing a kind of double autobiography.
È Beirut un luogo effettivamente dove tutti sono benvenuti, oppure è un luogo dove necessariamente i vicini debbano transitare? Questa è per noi un'opera centrale, metafora anche del messaggio che in questo momento vogliamo dare con questa mostra. Indagare cioè l'accoglienza verso gli altri, il tema dei confini, la libertà dell'individuo, aprirsi all'altro senza paura.
This work proposes, parallel to this resistance, another way of maybe finding a solution to what's happening. And it says that, in fact, the land today start having sex and start having kids together. The kids that they will have will not be able to belong to one or the other country. So the 2 states will have to form a one country where this new generation will be part of.
This intimacy actually represents a big picture of regional and geopolitical conflicts. In the meantime, it happens not only between the big powers, between the states, between the governments, the armies, but also it's very profoundly inscribed in certain kind of very private individual experiences. And to solve this conflict, I think one needs to look into the individual experiences and identities, the question of the deepest aspect of our psychology. And all this maybe it's suggesting there's a new perspective to look at how to solve the conflict. So everyone has to look at his own inside to understand the outside.
I'm always afraid that this project fall into the understanding of just a discourse of peace and love. I'm against the discourse of peace of love. I'm for history. The history we have to recognize history, and we have to recognize that there is an oppressor and there is a victim. But I'm saying, plus this, a discussion should be always happening, and to know each other is always necessity to be able to find a solution one day.